SSC book, chapter number 9, inverse proportion. In previous video, we have seen the direct proportion. In direct proportion, when one thing increases, other thing as well have the same effect. So one increases, other as well increases. In inverse proportion, when one thing increases, the other thing decreases. That's the inverse proportion. Now, let's consider that we need to build a wall. This is a wall we need to build. Yeah. So, if one person works, he can build this wall in 7 days. Or I say 8 days. Now, I want to get the job done. If I want to get this job done in 4 days, so what I have to do? I have to deploy 2 persons, or you can say 2 laborers. So, my wall will be built in 4 days. Now, if you see, as I am increasing the number of persons, the number of days are decreasing. Now, suppose if I apply 4 laborers, so I apply 4 workers. So, 4 persons, if I deploy to work on this wall, my wall will be built in 2 days. Got it? So now, so see, this wall, if I need to build with 1 person, I have to wait for 8 days to get this job completed. Now, if I deploy 4 person, my job will be get done in the 4 days. If I deploy 4 persons, the job will be get done in the 8 days. So, as I increase the number of people, the number of time, the total duration required to build this wall will be decreasing. So when I increase the person, the number of days are decreasing. This is called as inverse proportion. So the number of people working on this job and the time required, they are inversely proportionate. Yeah. Now, I am taking this example from your textbooks only. So this is the textbook I am using, and on page number 65, this example is given. I will be covering all the examples plus the exercises. Now what this example says, 15 workers takes 8 hours to build the wall. Yeah. How many hours will 12 workers need to build the same wall? Now first we need to understand that the solution. What is to be find? The time required by 12 workers to find the wall. So we say, let's consider 12 workers need X hours. Yeah. So now we have considered that 12 workers will need X hours. Now to build the equation, yeah, as I mentioned, in the previous part as well, this kind of word problems we solve in 2 stages. The first stage is when we build the equation, and second stage when we solve the equation for the x. Yeah, you must have seen your equation, how to build the equation in the other chapter. So now let's consider. So what I am building, see these 8 workers using 15 workers 8 hours, they are building the same wall which 12 workers working 8 hours. Yeah. So the both are doing the same job. We need to understand that they both are doing the same job. So the work which 15 workers 8 hours do, how many workers? 15 workers into 8 hours. Exactly the same work is done by 12 workers X hours. So why I am taking equal sign? Because they are doing the same work. You need to understand that. Yes, in previous part it was a direct proportion. So one increases, other increases. Here it's an inverse proportion. And both of these to 12 workers and then these 15 workers, they are doing the same job of building the same wall. It's not a small wall or different wall, same wall. So now the value I need to find is x. So I'll swap this. I put 12x equals to 15 into 8. So now 12x equal to 120. As I normally I mentioned again and again, you need to have tables from 2 to 30 to speed up your job of solving these kind of problems. Yeah. So now 15x are 120. So now 12x equal to 120. Now again I need to find the value of x. I need to isolate this x. So now to get rid of this 12, what I will be doing? 12 is multiplied. So I write 12x, I divide it by 12. And since I have divided on the left hand side, I will be doing the same operation on the right hand side. So I divide it by 12. So here 12 gone. So x equals to 12 ones are 12 ones are. So x equals to 10. So my answer comes out to be 12 workers need 10 hours to build the same wall. So you need to write the answer in the word. So 12 workers, your answer should be like this. Answer 12 workers will need 10 hours to build the wall. Yeah. Now the second example, which is again on the page number 65. A 40-page class magazine is to be written. If one student would require 80 days to write it, how many would 4 students require? So if 4 students do this job of writing the magazine, how much time they will be taking, or within how many days they will be completing? So let's start solving it. So first step, which is very standard for us now, is that what is to be found out, we consider that as a x. So we say, let's consider 4 students require x days. So 4 students requires x days. Now, as I mentioned before, that this kind of a word problems we solve in a 2 stages. The first stage is when we build the equation, and the second stage when we solve the equation. So now let's build the equation. So 4 students will complete writing of this magazine in x days. So I write 4 into x, and 140-page magazine calculator. If one student would require, how many? One student will require 80 days. So 80 into 1. don't bother about this 40 because this is this 40 is a size of job to be done. This has nothing to do with the equation. So don't get confused yourself with this number. What they say, one student, the one student will require for 80 days and we need to find how much time 4 students will be required. So we consider 4 students require x days. So our equation will be 4x equals to 80 into x. So again, so 4x equals to 80. Now I need to find the value of x, so I need to get rid of this 4. Since 4 is multiplied, I'll be dividing by 4 to left hand side. And since I'm dividing on the left hand side, I'll be dividing to maintain this equality. I have to divide it on the right hand side as well. So 4 gone, 24s are 80. So your answer will be x equals to 20. So now what is x? X is the days required by 4 students. So we write the answer in the word format. Answer, 4 student will need 20 days to write the magazine. Now we are moving on to practice set 38, which is on the page number 66. Page number 66. The question number 1, 5 workers take 12 days to weed a field. How many days would 6 workers take? Then they have another sub question. There are 2 answers to be found in this question. How many would 15 take? Now see, we'll solve one part. I'll solve in this side, another I'll solve on this side. Now let me solve the first one. How many days would 6 workers take? So let's consider 6 workers will take x days. Yeah. So now 6 workers will take x days. So my equation will be formed as 6 into x equals to 5 workers 12 days. 5 into 12. Now let me explain you again why I am taking an equal sign over here. See, kids, you need to understand that these 5 workers and these 6 workers, they weed a field which is same. The field which they are going to work on is the same. These 6 workers will work on this one and these 5 workers will work on the same one. That's the reason we have an equal sign over here. The same amount of work they are doing, both 6 workers and 5 workers. So the efforts what we are taking or the size of the job is same. That's the reason we have an equal sign over here. Yeah, so don't get confused with the direct proportion and putting in the equation like x equal something equal to this, so that equal to that. Don't get into that. Here it's an inverse proportion, and the second important thing that they going to work on this field and they worked on this field. So here that's the reason we have a equal sign here. Now to solve this one, 6 into x is 6x, 5 into 12 is 60. 12 5s are 60. Now to find the value of x, I need to isolate x. 6 is multiplied, so I divide by 6 on the left hand side and I have to do the same operation on the right hand side to maintain the equality. Now 6 gone, 6 1s are 6, 6 10s are 60, so x equals to 10. So my first answer is 6 workers take 10 days. Now I'll move on to the other part. Now how many would 15 workers take? So I consider, let's consider 15 workers take Y days. So again, here my example here 15y equal to 5 workers into 12 days. 5 into 12. So now 15y equals to 16. Now to isolate this y, I divide left hand side by 15 and I have to do the same operation on the right hand side to maintain the equality. So 15 gone, y equal to 15 4s are 60. So my value of y comes out to be 4. So 15 workers will take 4 days. So here we have solved the first part on this side and we solved the second part on that side. The important thing need to understand why we are taking the equal sign, as these 6 workers and these 5 workers, they are working on the same field. So the amount of efforts is equal. Question number 2. Mohan Rao took 10 days to finish a book reading 40 pages every day. When he reads 40 pages, he needs 10 days. What we need to find, how many pages he must read to finish the book in 8 days. So now what is to be found? So that consider A. Let's consider X pages in a day to finish in 8 days. Yeah. So now my equation is 8x. So he read x page every day for 8 days. That is x8. And how much he took? 10 days reading 40 pages. So here 10 days 40 pages. Yeah. See, the size of the book is same. Yeah. So if he reads more pages every day, the days are going to decrease. If he reads 1 page, then the days are going to be more. So here the book is same. That's the reason here the equal sign is. And now 10 days when he reads of 40 pages and x pages when he to finish it in 8 days. So now 8x equals to 400. Now to isolate this x, I'll divide the left hand side by 8 and I have to do the same operation on the right hand side to maintain the equality. So this 8 gone, x equal to 8 1s are 8, 8 5s are 40, so it's a 50. So Mohan Rao needs 50 pages need to be read every day to finish the same book in 8 days. So you write answer in words. 50 pages in a day to finish in 8 days. To finish in 8 days. The question number 3. Mary takes cycles at 6 kilometers per hour. How long will she take to reach her aunt's house, which is at 12 kilometers away? Now, and then the second part of the question, if she cycles at a speed of 4 kilometers per hour, how long would she take? Now, the first part, let's see. Now, this is the distance of 12 kilometers. I am purposefully presenting it diagrammatically. So, this is the distance which is at 12 kilometers. Now, with the 6 kilometers per hour, so for first 1 hour, she will complete this much distance. And to complete rest of the 6 kilometers, she needs another hour. So, the hours, which is 12, how many times she will take? So, she will take time equals to the total distance divided by the speed, which is a 6 kilometers per hour. So, that is equal to, she will take 2 hours to reach her aunt's place. So now we know at the rate of 6 kilometers, she needs 2 hours. So now we solve the next part of the question. What it says, how if she cycles at speed of 4 kilometers per hour, how long will she take? So let's consider that as a x. So let's consider she takes x hours at speed 4 kilometers per hour. So now our equation will be 4 kilometers into x equals to 6 kilometer into 2 hours. 6 kilometer into 2 hours. So 4x equals to 12. Now to find the value of the x, I need to isolate x. So 4 is multiplied over here. So I divide by 4 on left hand side. And since I am dividing on the left hand side, I have to do the same operation on the right hand side. The 4 gone. So x is here, 4 3s are 12. So value of x comes out to be 3. So she needs, how long would it take? It would take 3 hours at speed 4 kilometers per hour. Question number 4. A stock of grain in a government warehouse lasts for 30 days for 4,000 people. How many days will it last for 6,000 people? Now what is to be found out? How many days? And for 6,000 people. So we will be considering x for the number of days. And what is given to us is 30 days for 4,000 people. So you always need to pay attention from where to fetch the required information and what is asked. So now let's consider X days for 6,000 people. 6,000 people. So now here my equation will be, as I mentioned before, normally we solve this kind of a word problem in two stages. The first stage is when we construct the equation, and the second stage when we solve the equation. So now our equation is 6,000 into x equals to 30 into 4,000. So again I explain you why I am taking a equal sign here, because see, the stock in the warehouse is same. It's neither decrease nor. The same stock is being consumed by 30 days for 4,000 people. So the 4,000 people can eat the same grain for 30 days. Now the number of people are increased. So we need to find out for how long this stock will last. So now my next step will be 6,000 into x divided by 6,000. Now to find the value of this x, I need to isolate. So to get rid of this 6,000, I am dividing by 6,000. On right hand side, I have to do the same operation. But before that, I do a multiplication. 3 4s are 12. So it comes out to be 1,20,000. Yeah, and divided by 6,000. Right? So now 6,000 gone. X equal to 6 2s are 12. 0, 1, 2, 3. So 20 days. So now I write this answer in a word format. How many days? 20 days. 20 days it will last for 6,000 people. For 6,000 people.